Who should be the prize in a marriage, a husband or wife? Well, the husband primarily should be the prize, period. Because especially speaking from if you're looking at this from an innate, evolved perspective, men need to be the dominant protector. It goes back to this marriage. Marriage causes divorce. Okay, patriarchy is a much more balanced system than gynocentrism, feminism, or androcentrism. People think that patriarchy is androcentrism. No. Patriarchy implies is a natural order because it fits with conventional masculinity and it fits with conventional femininity. Now, when people say patriarchy this, they think it's like tyrannical. No, androcentrism is tyrannical. It is 100% responsibility and 0% authority. Okay. So if men have 100% authority and 0% responsibility, that's androcentristic, centrist. Gynocentrism is exactly the opposite. It's 100% responsibility for men and 0% authority for men, but 100% responsibility or authority for women, 0% responsibility for women. That, again, meets the definition of tyranny. And in this case, it's by women for women, as opposed to by men for men. Okay. Patriarchy is not androcentrism. Feminism is not gynocentrism. Okay. Feminism is definitely the sort of it's the voice of gynocentrism for sure. But patriarchy is a balanced system because it implies responsibility with authority. So as a patriarch of my family, my wife is expected to enter into my frame, and I am legally responsible for her for every action she does, and my children for that matter. And how do I know this is the natural order? Because the first thing that we say when I see a child engaging in criminality, or we see them in drug use or suicide or anything that's sort of like a social blight, the first thing we say is, where is the father? Why would that matter? Why would that matter in an egalitarian, equalist society? It shouldn't mean a goddamn thing. And the first thing you should do is point at the mother, because it's a single mother that's raising this child. She's the problem. We don't do that. The first response is, where's the father? We got to blame it on the guy. Why would that matter? We're all equal. It's social constructionism. It's the blank slate. It's essentially communitarianism on top of that, as well as socialism as well. So why would that matter? It's who's responsible for the child? Well, the father's not around, so the mother is. And we want to say she's superwoman anyways. She doesn't need a man. She wants a man. She doesn't need a man. So why would she need a father? Fathers are superfluous. If, for instance, it was a single father and had a son that is engaged in criminality or in any of those other social, blights that I was talking about, we don't go, where's the mother? We don't say that. We say, oh, this man, the father's a failure. He wasn't there. He's absentee. He's not living up to his burden of performance. That's the first thing we say, because the man is the one who is expected, because we still have in the back of our heads, written into our monkey brains, that patriarchy is the natural state of things and ought to be that way. But in an idealized situation, that man has responsibility for his children and the authority to affect that responsibility. That is why the man should be the prize in the relationship. Does it work that way? No. But ideally, in the back of our heads, the way our evolutionary firmware developed, that's the first impression that we have. So yes, that I would definitely say that the man should be the prize in the relationship, because the woman needs to enter into that man's frame.